Hey y'all, Board Game Brands here, where you'll find everything solo tabletop gaming and more. CO2 Second Chance, the last big box game for me to conquer by Vital Lacerda. We're gonna have a look inside this and see what kind of legendary component quality we've got. Per usual, here we go. There she blows without the wrap on, and flipping this over. So we got CO2 Second Chance. This is I don't know, is it the second production? I don't know, another production, which gets a little tiresome if you're someone that's just in the game scene. We're seeing a lot of like, here's the first edition. Oh, how about a second? Maybe a third edition. Why don't you buy all of them? Well, because they're essentially the same game. Anyway, passed on this one because I wasn't too knowledgeable of Vital Lacerda until recent years, and also too, this just had kind of a drier theme to it. He's well known, Vital Lacerda, the designer, for creating very complex Euro, but very thematic games. And I'm sure this is it as well. But I don't know, the theme of environmental theme we got going on here is just never, I doubt it's been one of his more popular themes, I guess, compared to say wine or building cars or recently on Mars or escape plan. Here we got a little dry. However, it doesn't look dry. It looks gorgeous because we have the combo Vital Lacerda Tool. Tool has been now, this dynamic duo has been teaming up on a lot of Vital Lacerda games and creating beautiful productions. The one difference here I'm noticing, though, well, going back, another big reason why I picked this up is because this comes not only with a cooperative variant, but I believe an official solo variant, like a lot of Vital Lacerda games does. It looks different than the normal way I've seen them do solo variants, but that's because it's based on a cooperative game. So the solo variant is allowed to be kind of different than some of his other solo variants, which I've always kind of found, at best par level. So, but the games just, they more than make up for it. I just enjoy the mechanics of his games that I constantly am willing to overlook the shortfalls in the official solo variants that I seem to have an issue with. But here, this can be played cooperatively. And I believe there's an official solo variant in here as well. So the other thing, Stronghold Games, not Eagle Gryphon, which a huge issue I have with Eagle Gryphon is that they charge so much. I mean, the component quality is fantastic. You look at On Mars or you look at Escape Plan. I mean, yes, it's beautiful and thick and everything, but it was twice the cost of this. And I doubt, I'm about to find out as I open this up, I doubt that an Eagle Gryphon production that costs twice as much is going to deliver twice the value. I mean, one, it's just going to be you can't change the design. You can't make the design any better. That's all on Vital Lacerda. But the design, the quality of components is then the only kind of real difference. So you're going to have the same quality game and most likely pretty nice looking components here at half the friggin' cost. So I have a big issue with that. How big? Well, I don't know, because I keep buying Eagle Gryphon games, but I wouldn't unless it was for this guy. Anyway, this would be then perfection, right? If these components are as good as, they kind of look, and that I could get this for half price, and that I'm so awesome at taking things off with one hand. I got it. I managed. Yeah. Baba. So I have taken a peek at this rule book, the PDF. And again, like most of Vital Lacerda rule books, I think it does very well in explaining things. It wasn't quite as clear to me as, say, like just when I just went through Escape Plan. But I think it's just because of I don't know, Escape Plan is so thematic. It's just like, oh yeah, it makes sense. We were running from the cops and these, so that works and that works. And it's easy to follow because it just, here instead, you got, summits, and you got infrastructures, and you got, and you have to do things in certain orders, but the story of it, the theme of it, doesn't make it so easy to follow as some of his other games. Like even on Mars, I felt like the general rules for the multiplayer was just fantastically done, and it just made sense because it's what you would expect if you were on Mars or whatever. But here, CO2, you're trying to build green power plants. It's less easy to link the theme to the mechanics, at least for me. But I mean, it still seemed pretty clear. Going through this beautiful rule book again. I love it how they kind of do the center rules, and on the side you've got a lot of the examples, a little deeper look and stuff. A little history and whatnot there as well. It's good size, and originally it was a competitive game. Well, mostly competitive. There was some things you could do that you'd all lose together if the world went to crap. But here, I think it kind of explains how to play the game from a cooperative standpoint, and then it's like, oh, and here's what you do to modify it to play. I think you flip the board over, play it competitively. Looking through here, and then we're gonna get to, okay, here we go. Now I don't think in the PDF I saw this. I don't think the solitaire rules were in the PDF. So that's laid out here and here. We got some solo goal cards. And yeah, so is it just looks like it's just those 2 pages. So again, pretty straightforward solo. I'm very excited to see how that works. There's also a unofficial solo variant by Game Rules for One that I have as a backup plan in case I'm not too impressed again with the solo. But this looks interesting. It looks right up my alley, quite frankly. I mean, I wish I'd picked up this game earlier, maybe. Although this newer version didn't come out till quite recently, in the last year or two. But and then Kanban, we got a David Turczi solo variant coming up for there. But here's the driver's edition, which I think is like the 2nd or 3rd edition already. And then there was a 4th one, and that's annoying. Anyway, okay, here we go. There's the rule book. Off to the side you go. Let's have a look at this board, which looks like it's probably going to be beautiful. Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. It's like, I didn't do that. I think it's all splayed out. Oh, so neatly. Like they put it in the box this way. What we got here? Looks like just player aid things. Guess just player aid things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe, yeah, they're different on the front and back. Maybe you put those on your boards or something. I don't know, little player aid things. Pretty nice quality. Definitely some thicker cardstock there. All right, let's have a look. This gorgeous bird's gonna, come on now. Which side do I gotta do my thing? Doing that and that. Then, bear with me. Hopefully I'm not destroying the mic while I'm at this. And lastly, I've done this way more intelligently and elegantly. That thing. Okay, boom. Yeah. All right, folks, we got it. Yeah. That's just beautiful. I just love the color scheme. Oh, just vivid. Kind of like, it's circular, so it's the earth, and it's getting hot. Oh, it's getting hot out there. Yeah, so all the places to put the tiles and whatnot, and score your different knowledge tracks in each of the different types of green energy. Oh, this looks scrumptious. Got a lot of the similar stuff. You place something down, you can get a bonus for whatever you cover up, and the bonuses can kind of link and chain together. All that good yumminess. I don't know what side. Yeah, see, there's another side here. I don't know. I mean, they look very similar, and I'm sure there's someone. Okay, this one's got the. Ooh, I didn't break that. Yeah, this one's got, okay, here we go. This, I bet you, is competitive. They're not bumping fists there. They're about to fight fists. And then here you've got, little friendly fists, handshaking fists. Okay, so this will be the side I would guess I'll be most likely playing on. Now let's have a look at some of these components. Yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. You know, this is not as thick. I will say that. This is not as thick as Eagle Griffin, but it's plenty thick. It's just fine thickness. It's still very thick. These are I think these little infrastructure tiles here. You know, that's tough stuff right there. And it's plenty good. Beautiful looking. Yep, there's one of those. Another sheets here. Here, I guess, is, so if you're yellow, here's your little board. I have a feeling these kind of go, yep, something like this and like that. Maybe I have that backwards. No, I think this is the main actions, yeah, and then these are the executive actions, kind of your extra actions, your free actions. Gorgeous looking. Now this, again, nice and thick, the same, yeah, I think it's the same thickness, but this is not cheap, not cheaply done. And yeah, I'm really trying to demonstrate the fact that you can get a very well done game for half the cost, whatever the reason why Eagle Griffin feels like they got to do what they do. Another good thing here. Now, Eagle Griffin, though, I mean, I haven't gotten far enough in here yet, but Eagle Griffin has usually nice compartmentalized stuff. Although in Escape Plan, I felt like they got pretty chintzy. So, okay, more stuff, more cardboard, lots of it. There it is. Okay, got our monies, got more of our player boards. Excellent. Moving on. Whoa, this just looks like a smash and grab right here. So, yeah, we have got some good stuff here. Don't see anything on that bag. There's nothing in it. I can one-handed get my left hand in there. That's decent. I don't know what we put in that bag, but we sure will put something in there. Cards, stack of cards. Amount. Another little stack of cards. I'm sure a lot of these are goals and certain things. There's like private goals. I think when you play cooperatively, there's like a private goal you're going for, and then there's these other goals. Lots of goals and goals to achieve, or you're going to lose the game as pollution occurs, and you got to sacrifice points to keep the pollution down and all this stuff. Okay, nice. There's the color green. Very nice woody pieces. Very solid. This is going to be I don't know, actually. I think these are when you've built a power plant. Maybe it's not a... Here we go. Here's a player. No, I don't know. More discs. A lot of discs. Lots of discs. Cool. Oh, I think these are actually power plants. This would be like the wind. These would be the forestry power plants or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing on that. Let's go. More tokens, markers. This is probably maybe the player colors there. Yeah. I think it's player colors because these are the infrastructure tokens in your player color. And then on top of that, you would put your windmill or something, or your forestry plant when you officially build it. First, you got to propose something, then you got to lay the infrastructure for it, and then you got to actually build it. So this keeps track of who laid the infrastructure. Tokens, more finished power plant stuff. Again, I'm guessing on that, but I'm pretty sure right. These little technology cubes, very solid, good quality, good heavy weight to them. More cubes. People, scientists. I think these are the scientists. You're going to move around and generate a lot of knowledge. For your knowledge tracks, allow you to build better power plants and stuff. More markers. And more markers. And just moving right through here. More power plants. More power plants. Very cool. Each type of power plant has its own unique look to it. All wood. All this is wooden. More tokens. And that is it. But look, I mean, this is one thing I guess I'm missing here that I really like about Eagle Griffin games is they tend to give you a nice plastic overlay thing that goes clear see-through, that goes over the top of this, so that when you store your game, right side up or whatever, everything doesn't go. So, but would that be worth paying twice for this game for that little lid? Of course not. Of course it would not. And besides, this board is of course going to cover up most of that, so it's going to serve that purpose. But anyway, That is, I believe, it. Yep. This is a delicious looking game here, gotta say. And I don't know, do you want me to, maybe I'll pop these open. We'll just take a quick look at these cards here. And there you have it, displayed out those little cards there, lots of little goals and whatnot. We've got more cards, beautiful, good quality feeling. Got this little thing, I think this kind of ranks your victory, and on the back it looks like some setup instructions and ranks your victory there based on certain parameters and other goal-like looking things here. Marvelous, gorgeous, high quality stuff here. Love it, and I love the price point on this, and I'm just I'm so excited to be getting into this game. I know, quite sad because this is the last one that I'm aware of big game wise for Vital Lacerda. Thank you for joining me. Can't wait to talk more about this as I start playing it. Till next time, I'm Board Game Rants, and I'm out.